old days, the priests filled the rituals and feasts with power and magic and mystery. And when angered, they cursed. And to my mind, the worst was, may you go down in medical history. Those woe-waddled Wiccans would wither wide woodlands, while widows wept wildly with woe.
Whoa!
Oh, hark, there's one now.
Well, one of them wailed out a curse, and it failed until just a few days ago. Now I stare at Bill's buns and make up lousy puns. I guess I've got Tom Smith disease. I've got hair on my pudge and a craving for fudge. I think I've caught Tom Smith disease. Guitar in my left hand, a Pepsi in right, surrounded by lovelies whose sweaters are tight. I've written today what I'm singing tonight. I think I've got Tom Smith disease.
Tell us about it, Janet.
Well, it started one spring with that Frank Hayes-ish thing that makes you go blank on the words. Frank would just start to croak us a tune, then unfocus his eyes and say, that's for the birds. Give and please give generously. Now Frank von Fine Filk, fitting friendly folks' feelings, fostered female Finn fondling Frank. On me, they draw a knife and say that's worth your life. I guess I know who I should thank. Clark Kent is unsexed and he's probably next. We think he's got Tom Smith disease. He's got domino death and 307 breath. He must have caught Tom Smith disease. I've got songs about aliens, vicious and grody. Songs about Smurfette and Wile E. Coyote. He wishes to blame it on booze or peyote. But no, I've got Tom Smith disease. Moonwolf does historical ballad with style and skill and panache.
Juanita does horror, both funny and squalid, then sells you her tapes for your cash.
Leslie Fish does Kipling or Protest or Pagan or songs of forgotten deep space. Me? Dead Piglet, Dead Robin, Ronald Reagan. And I can't get this grin off my face. So if you're out filking and somebody's milking the audience for all they're worth, if they're shrieking at wordplay that'd make any nerd say, I have to get back to my earth. If he's telling tall tales till 'tis tempting to taste test Tom's Telly Titanium Tea, kindly use something dull on the back of his skull. But be careful, 'cause it might be me. He's got groupies, and some torch-waving hordes, and certainly Tom Smith disease. His romances don't last, 'cause I filk them too fast. He's a victim of Tom Smith disease. When I pick up my pen, the stopwatches appear. My music just gets weirder year after year. Year after year after year after year after year. I can't shut off the puns any more than the leer.
Now, God, stand up for bastards!
It's like gluing the leaves back on trees. At some point, of course, I should mention the Dorsey, whose logo is by Kelly Freeze.
Shy Dorsey!
I've never met a shy Dorsey.
I can't think of a pun. Oh, I guess the song's done. All right.
Yeah!
Bradstreet. I love doing that to them. There's no cure till I die, but who better than I to suffer from Tom Smith disease?